I listen to Kirk Franklin.
Oh, so you don't listen to no gangster shit?
I did not listen to rap music. I still don't listen to rap music.
Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna just skip all that then.
No, you can try it. I like 90s music.
No, it just,
I learned 90s music though when I was 17.
You listen to Boosie? Alright, that's what I'm saying. What it is, your boy Knowlosses the Mob. Shout out to my squad. You already know me, the white to wide on. You know, Yinka, I know what. You hear me? Hey, you tune in today. I got a special guest in the building. You already know we in the beach. Kicking like a fetus. I got a motivational, inspirational, you know, it's so many words I could use, you know. But I think the best one is TheGoddess. We got TheGoddess in the building.
Yes, I love seeing it. That's beautiful.
So, it's your first time in here. I want to get through the whole story. So, where was you born and raised at?
I was born and raised in, Churchill, but I moved to Norfolk, and that's basically where I started school at. Growing up in Norfolk, it was like, if you had Dora shoes on, they're like, you got Dora shoes. I had to light up Dora shoes. They're like, those shits is cool.
Oh my God, you mean like in elementary?
Yeah, but when I come here, in Woodville is a city school.
They didn't cracking your ass.
No, they was not cracking.
They was on it.
They was cool with it. I went to Henrico High School. Then people was just mean. Ever since I got there in the 3rd grade.
Shout out to Henrico. Shout out to Warren County High School too. You already know. Go Eagles.
What is Warren County?
That's where I'm at, North Carolina. I already know. I'm down that way. Let me ask you this, right? Growing up, I know you got siblings, but they don't know. So like, you got siblings?
Yeah, I have a brother and a sister. I have 2 sisters. One in California, Evelyn, love her. And then got Brandy and Boogie, and yeah, we're all 3 years apart. And my mom's side, Evelyn is on my dad's side, but we all 3 years apart. All our birthday in February.
Alright, so growing up as a kid, right? What type of student was you in school?
I didn't give a fuck.
You didn't get no fuck?
See, I liked lunch.
You like lunch?
But stay in school. You gotta do what you gotta do to get what you want. And if you want to be a doctor, you gotta go to school to be a doctor.
Fuck that. That's too much school.
I didn't want to be a doctor.
I didn't want to go to college.
I didn't quite frankly care about that stuff. I wanted to know why we was there.
Facts.
Why are we learning about Ferdinand and his
Facts. Like questions motherfuckers ain't got no answers to. You know?
Because I seen my family and they was struggling. You know? So like how is this gonna help me? They want to get out of Richmond.
See, but you know what's weird? Like people act like it's hard to leave a state. Like you just get in a car and you pull the fuck off. You know what I mean? Like
live in the best state.
You think Virginia the best state?
That's why they built it here. That's why the capital here, baby.
I don't know. I love North Carolina though.
North Carolina cool too. They got clean water too. But I ain't going to California. No. Right now they flooding all these
I ain't got time for no earthquakes, none of that little weird little shit. No, I'm done.
It's just so much. I'm gonna just stay here though. Where I was born and raised at. I was put here for a reason, so I ain't gonna question
I feel like I'm always staying in Richmond too. Like even if even when I'm rich and I got
houses.
Yeah, but I'ma still be in and out of Richmond for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my man because most of my family here anyway.
I feel like Richmond like one of them places, not even Richmond, just Virginia period. It's one of the places where like if you want to be ducked off, you can be ducked off. Yeah. Like no one, if you don't want nobody to see you, nobody can see you in Richmond. You know what I mean?
I peeped in Chester, which is only 30 minutes away for real, 20, 26, 25. Literally, you can duck off.
Facts. And
stand right now.
Exactly. You go out there, goddamn around a motherfucker will never see you. Right. You be by yourself around food.
I wouldn't move to Fulton. There's too many homeless people downtown. I've learned that by living downtown.
It's too many homeless people every fucking way.
But I mean, we need to help that. I'm trying to help that. I'm trying to put programs for real, so everybody can go back to Africa.
Yeah. See,
they say Africa. They want us to think that Africa poor and all that stuff. They really don't have hospitals everywhere and all that stuff. But I'm trying to do that. I want it to be the mother. It's the motherland. Let's make it motherland.
You know, last year, 21 last year. No, the year before 21. They Ghana officially. I know, right? So like in 2021, Ghana officially like gave every black person citizenship in Ghana.
After 8 years, right? Yeah, I know that.
We all got dual citizenship.
I thought that was all of Africa.
So no, I mean I don't know if it's all of Africa, but I do know that specifically Ghana.
After 8 years, you have automatic citizen just by being black, and that might just be the gag.
Shout out. Shout out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I be out there.
Cause I'm trying to invest for real.
Facts.
I'm trying to really.
I'm trying to go to Akon
When
City.
I am a billionaire, the only thing I'm doing with it is giving it back to my people because I can't take it with me, baby. For real, what I'm doing it for. I'm doing.
And listen, and it should make you feel good to put somebody else on.
Yeah.
To bless someone, to make a millionaire, to make another billionaire. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to help my
That's
people.
That's the purpose. That's the purpose.
My people as a whole.
As a kid, what was your favorite subject in school?
English. And then I liked science. But English because I loved essays. I had this teacher, Miss Hill. She made us do essays in front of the class.
That's yeah.
So she put me onto it. I liked it.
That was my shit too.
Just the bubbles.
Like English. Like I used to love like reading my essay. Like I used to want to be first because I used to always know like I'm gonna be a rapper. So
like
I gotta get ready. Like
I love
who
it.
wanna
I
read?
didn't stutter on nothing.
Me, I'm ready, and I'm gonna make it funny.
She made us stand in front of the class.
Facts, and I used to get up that bitch, had the whole class rolling.
Make it exciting.
Like I knew what I was gonna do. Yeah. Speaking of that, as a kid, when adults used to ask you what you want to be when you grow up, what would you tell them?
That's a wonderful question because I've always sung since I was 5. They said you can sing, and I'm like, what's singing? You know. So I could always sing since I was 5, and I always have wanted to be a singer. They told me I was gonna be the next Alicia Keys.
Oh.
So now I want to be Alicia Keys, Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. I want to be everybody in one.
From like the moment like you was little, right?
And Kirk Franklin.
That's how I feel. Like when I was 3, I knew I was gonna be a rapper. You feel me?
Oh, like, you knew then.
For sure, the first time I heard 50 Cent, I knew I was gonna be a rapper. That was like 01.
You say you wanted to do that too?
Yeah, I'm like, I want to do what Tupac doing. When I'm like 3, I'm like, I want to be Tupac.
I love Tupac.
Tupac, my dog.
And he died before I was even born, but I still love him.
Maybe
I'm the reincarnated.
He died the year I was born. So like, I be feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta just, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, was you after he was?
No, he died like November or September. I was born in January. So like, you know what I mean? I was here. So,
okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They had to put him in a baby that was already alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like a lot of people like, do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, I believe in, so here at the Manifest Workshop, right? My theory is I believe in every theory, right? I believe that everything is true, and I believe in nothing. I believe all that shit a lie.
Right?
I believe that every theory that a motherfucker think of, all that shit some high shit. But at the same, it might all be real. So like I believe in every religion. I believe in everything.
I believe in every religion.
Because like when you think about this, right? Take a blank piece of paper, right? And try to draw something that isn't there. Like try to draw something, like create something. You can't create a monster. You can't create something. You feel like the human brain isn't capable of actually creating something from nothing. Everything derives from something. Like anything, like a poem, it derives from something. Every piece of art a person can draw, it derives from something. We can't make nothing from something. So the Loch Ness Monster, unicorns, all that shit real.
I believe that unicorns.
Who the fuck gonna come up with just a unicorn? Like who the fuck
just at work today they told me that some states, they said, what is some state's capital animal? It's a unicorn.
What state is that?
I think it's a country, sorry.
Oh, country.
And I'm like, unicorn is an animal? They was like, unicorn is an animal. That's a great question.
I believe in that
but
shit.
I believe in unicorns, mermaids. I heard the stories about fairies. You can't make deals with them because they don't think we genuine. Like if we say thank you and I love you too much.
I believe in all that shit.
So they don't.
Listen, you know what I believe in, right? So like, I believe that reality, perception is reality. Whatever we perceive will happen, will happen. So like, I think we create our life, right? So
co-creators.
In a way. So like, I feel like, say like if you die, right? And you think you're going to heaven, you might go to heaven. If you think you're going to hell, because you done wrong, you're going to go to hell. But look though, check me out though. If you think that when you die you get reincarnated, that's what happened. I feel like whatever we perceive is reality, and what we think is going to happen, that's what's going to happen.
You know they can't explain what happens when you dream? Still to this day.
They
can't explain where pyramids come from. It's just something.
Listen. See, I knew this was
They don't make sense.
See, I knew this was going to eventually go from like an interview to us just talking about conspiracy theories. You feel me? But because I'm Manifest Workshop. You feel me? So like I'm there. Like listen, they tried to recreate the pyramids. China did in 2015, and they got halfway. They tried to do one that was 3 times just less the size, and they got halfway through and gave up because they couldn't do it. China couldn't do it.
Because
it just couldn't do it, even with today's technology. This is 2015.
Because they had booby traps and all of that.
They couldn't recreate it, bruh. They tried that shit. We can't even make that bitch today.
I am baffled.
You feel me? Like, bro, people don't even know.
China's smart.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if they can't nobody make that motherfucker. Like, damn. Like, people don't even know that, like, the pyramids were like power plants.
Yeah, they keep stuff balanced, I heard.
Egypt had, like, electricity.
I feel like, you know how, like, this bottle, I feel like all things came from something else. Like, this glass was once, I don't know where the glass come from. Rocks? Crystals?
Yes, something like that.
It was once a crystal, all things come from other things. Even phones work off of crystals.
Something. I know, yeah, coltan.
Most of them. Glass is a crystal, diamonds is a crystal, rubies.
You get a chance, look up, it's a material called coltan. COLTEN, coltan. It's like the most expensive material. It's what make the iPhone. It's the technology inside of the TV, computer, smart car. It's the thing that makes the technology.
And where did that come from?
The earth. Africa.
All of it. Like, this is wood or something.
You know what's weird? So it's like, so growing up in North Carolina, right? We had like Native American tribes that like live with us.
I love that you said Native American because people be saying Indian.
No, they're not Indian.
This one man said to me, he said that he's Native American and I believe Mexican. Shout out to him when I lived in California. But he said, yes, he said that he's Native American. He does not like to be called Indians. They only call them that because Christopher Columbus thought that he was in India. Was not. And they started calling them people Indians. They'd be like, I got Indian in me. Baby.
Christopher Columbus, scumbag of the year. Yeah.
Don't say that. If he existed in the first place.
Oh, no, that nigga was real.
Okay.
That nigga was real.
Oh, conspiracy. But it's like, don't call them that. That's really, he said that is really offensive.
But you know what's weird? So it's like, Native Americans, they got like their own tribe school that they go to sometimes, right? So the way they was taught is like, you see like electricity. You sound like we use electricity, right? So picture if we just didn't use electricity and it was all still in the earth and the earth had its spark. Like the Indians believe like if you was to get like cut, you can rub some water on you and it like heal your wound. Like the earth is supposed to heal us.
But that goes back to life is what you make it.
But we done took everything out the
like
earth.
You said.
We done took all the gold out, all the electricity. Where y'all think this shit come from? This shit ain't just come from thin air. This shit come from the earth.
We run off of fossil fuels. Dead dinosaurs.
I'm here. That shit need to be in the earth. Like let the earth grow. And
dead dinosaurs.
Hey, they cutting the trees down, man.
I hope if they had dinosaur funerals and graves for dinosaurs and they just found a grave and they just taking it. What if the next species after us just start taking our graves and start using our bones?
Hey,
it's just there for us.
They gonna do
It's just there for them to use.
I
feel like that we are all here. We all have different purposes. We all have different parts to play. Like with any TV show, every character has a part. And I love every character for every show. And that's what I feel like we're all doing here. So it's just like the fact that I was able to sing and they always told me that I was going to be the next Alicia Keys. It's like, I guess I'm here to make music and I only feel right when I'm being creative. Not just music, but when I'm being creative because I also have a book and the whole book was all just me giving. If you read the book, it's all people say that it sounds like I'm talking to them for real because it's like me painting. It's just, I'm sending it to you. Amazon. Positive Thoughts Only by Lisa Melvin.
Yeah, go check that out.
Lisa TheGoddess Melvin. But don't call me that because I don't know you. Anyway, yes, it's all about creativity with me. If I'm making a PowerPoint presentation, it feels good to me. Anytime I'm using my creativeness, I am a creative. That's literally, my life path number is 3. Do you know your life path number? It's probably 3 too.
I think it's 15.
Did a lot of ones. I don't know why God brought me a lot of ones.
So
But
I was about to say 15 or 11 because the 111 is like 11.
I got that tattooed on me right here, 1111. I love the number 1 because it's creation. And that's 1111 is the only time on the clock that all 4 numbers are the same. It can be a 0 there, it can be 111, 222, 333, but there's no other time that every other number is.
I ain't think about it like that.
Man, I be searching up stuff.
That's funny.
The knowledge that I got, knowledge is power.
I'm here, so I done went there. You know what I mean? I done went out of my body and looking at myself, and you like, damn, that's how I look. You know what I'm saying?
Me off of shrimp bar.
Oh my God, I'm so like I'm an old man now. You know, like in my mind, like so you gotta understand. So like you see, like nowadays. I feel like it's a trend to be woke. Like everybody wants to be woke.
That's
nowadays.
Beautiful. People say that and they don't want to partake in it, but baby, we waking up.
I feel you.
It's time,
I feel you.
baby.
But what the niggas be saying in the morning with Grand Rising and Queen?
Grand Rising.
I don't like them.
I don't
niggas.
like being called Queen.
I don't like them niggas. That them Grand Rising.
Grand Rising is what I say. And one person said to me they don't like that Grand Rising shit because everybody trying to be spiritual now.
Yeah,
people are waking up and you need to too. Stop
but
sleeping.
they doing it for the wrong. Some of these niggas doing it for the wrong reason.
Everybody just wants to elevate.
Yeah.
And really what made me start this journey is, well, my boyfriend died, so I knew that there was something else other than just the physical.
Oh, I know.
But rest in peace to Robert Jr.
We speak the spirits around here. What brings you the most joy?
Helping people.
I mean, okay. Helping people. We ain't even gotta ask that one day. Because I was gonna be like, as far as making music, recording music or performing music. Like which one pleases you the best?
Recording music.
But you're such a good person. Like all you just like helping people. Like I'm like that's hard.
It's time, and I'm glad that I incarnated. We ain't picking cotton. I'm sorry.
Facts.
If that's offensive to anybody.
No, fuck that.
But we got
black.
McDonald's. Okay?
Hey.
We got McDonald's. I can just go. I don't gotta go kill my cattle. I don't gotta go do all of that. Like we in the age of abundance. Literally, my stove gets hot. I got a flat top electric. What? That is uncalled. You 2,000 years ago you said that they were like, what?
Shout out to McDonald's. Hey, that $3 bundle, boy.
You know we got McDonald's.
Y'all saving niggas' lives out here. McDonald's don't even know how y'all saving people lives out here.
McDonald's was just always the place. When I was growing up.
Listen, McDonald's.
I'm like, can we get McDonald's? You got McDonald's money?
Hey, everything tastes different today. McDonald's still be hitting.
McDonald's, I like the frappe.
Holla at your boy. I'm fucking with y'all. If ain't nobody fucking with y'all, McDonald's.
And a Big Mac.
Knowlosses is fucking with y'all.
That's it.
You can fit me. You can put me beside some shit. I sell McNugget. Shit.
You gonna have a meal? You gonna have the no losses meal?
Yup. The po' boy sandwich.
Y'all heard what he said.
I'm gonna have the po' boy sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Get him the meal.
Hey, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so let me ask you this, right?
And on Julio.
When it comes to making music, right? Do you like to write or like freestyle or something? Like not write.
Okay, so right now, where I'm at in my life, I'm just gonna say right now, I am not freestyle person. Like me and my sister, we can play around like, and just play, but like freestyling is not my strong suit. I cannot freestyle. But if I'm writing, it just flows. All of the words
that's how
come onto the page. Like,
see, I'm a habit of both. Like, I like to write and really get my point in because you can really manifest some shit when you write. You know what I mean? But
I write every motherfucking day, twice a day, maybe.
I got so many rhymes. It's just sometimes it's just pointless for me to write. Sometimes, cause I got like thousands and thousands. I mean like tens of thousands of just rhymes from as a kid writing rhymes. To, like picture if you ever like you saved every rhyme you ever wrote from 10 years old.
I be trying. I'm
like. I got books.
I started writing at 9.
Where I started writing, I don't know. I just from the moment I was born, I was
3. You said 3. You knew.
From the moment cause like I was an advanced baby. Like I was an adult as a baby. You know what I'm saying?
You was one of them young men.
Yeah, like you could talk to me and have a full conversation at 1. Like
and you knew.
Yeah.
Can you remember that time?
Yep. I remember the moment I woke up. I woke up and I was in the kitchen. And I was a baby and I had a pimple on. I had my socks pulled all the way up and I was just sitting in the floor and I just woke up and I was just like, I'm here again. And that's all the thought I could remember. Like, I remember the moment I woke up and I was like literally like
You said I'm here again. Then you gotta learn your family. Like, who is these people?
And I literally walked,
Why was I born to these families?
I saw
me. I think I was a nigga.
But what's weird is like,
I'm like, why I gotta coach you?
It's like I was there and I was just watching, but I wasn't driving the ship. And then I just sat down and just drove the ship one day and I woke up and I like made a bowl of cereal on the stove and like ate my cereal and I just been here ever since. I can just remember literally every day.
I feel like I woke up at 14 though.
That's funny. That's funny. I be saying shit like that.
Cause at 16 I'm like, why are we learning this?
Like,
but that's when I started smoking weed though. At 14.
Like, so I feel like an old ass man. Like I've been grown.
How old you?
I'm 27.
No.
27.
How old you?
Oh, in real life?
Yeah.
I'm like 56.
50, okay.
I'm like 56.
I feel like I'm about.
Cause my mom, she like 80. My mom like 80 something. So I'm like 56.
She is?
Like in real life.
Your mom is.
No, not in real life, but
oh.
We talking real life age.
Like, she was your mom in the last life too? Y'all came back together?
You know what's funny? I know who I was in a life. I know 2 lives. So like I'm big on like meditation and shit, right? So like I went to the meditation state and like walked through a door and like went through it and I was somewhere before. You know what I mean? Yeah. You ain't never went there like that?
I felt like I was a dude. That's about it. I felt like heavy on I was a dude.
I can't remember too much, but I know my name was Luis Sanchez. It was Luis Sanchez. And I was a poet or something because I was sitting at a typewriter and I just was stuck. And it was like the old days. It was like the 1920s. It was like the Harlem Renaissance time. And I had like a suit on, sort of kind of, but like my jacket was off. And I had like the, you know, like the old clocks that people used to have like on their pants, like the old clock. And I like looked at
pocket watch.
Yeah. And I looked at that bitch and I was just like looking out the window and I was so depressed. And then like I opened the window and it was like Bourbon Street, Louisiana. It was a parade. And like I closed it and I was just so depressed and I would just go back to the typewriter and I was doing nothing. Yeah, that's like the first time I ever meditated. I just went there.
And that was you. And do you remember? Okay, so you gotta do these readings, these things called past life regression. Mm-hmm. You have to do one of them. And it's meditations on them on YouTube, but I don't ever remember.
I'm so up to my past life. Like one past life, I was a wolf.
And an animal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And I remember like it was
I thought you said werewolf.
No. I was just a regular wolf. And I was like breaking the ice. It was like a big ice. It was like in Alaska. So it was just like ice. And I'm the leader of the pack. And like all my wolves is like, they cold and they just all weak. And I'm the only one that was strong. And I'm just breaking the ice the whole way. And I'm just breaking it. When we get to the other side, I just die. I just fall. And they all go. And
But you led the pack though.
I know. Like, and that's all I can remember is me just breaking the ice a long way. And then when we get to the other side, I just fall down.
I feel like I was a puppy one time.
You probably was.
Or a cat. No, I feel like I was a very fierce cat.
Hey, meditation is deep. That should have taken you somewhere, dog.
On it. On bullshit. Mm-hmm.
Like, the mind is a thing. Like, I'm so hip, like, man. Like, nigga was meditating in, like, elementary school. Like, I'm like, there. Like, my uncle was telling me about, like, Illuminati and shit and, like, the 90s, like, you know what I'm saying, like the 90s when I'm like 4 or 5, be like telling me about like the Illuminati. It's like I'm so way ahead of being woke that it's like when I talk to like a new person and they just want to tell everybody about the shit they done learned, like, so to me it's levels to being woke, right? And when you get to the top level, that's when you don't want to tell no one nothing you know because you afraid someone gonna kill you. You feel me? Cause it's like,
I'm glad I ain't there.
Cause like
I'm just trying to leave breadcrumbs. They say you can't take everybody with you, but it's like I'm an Aquarius. I'm naturally a humanitarian. So my grandma told me when I was like 3, I was stealing popsicles out the fridge. I didn't know I was stealing at that time. I just took popsicles out the fridge and gave them to the neighborhood kids and was just giving them away. And she was like, "You've been nice your whole life."
No, I'm a humble person, but it's like I feel like I manifest like with every single word I speak almost. Like, I've, like, spoken so much shit into existence. It's incredible.
Power of the tongue.
I know. Power of the mind. We wouldn't be nothing without the mind. The mind is so strong.
Knowledge is power. I already said it.
Hey, that's the best muscle
That's what
you
I
need.
do. That's what I thrive for.
That's the muscle you
And
need.
then when I listen to my tarot readings, they're just my guides right now. I don't take everything. It said take everything with a grain of salt. What's for you will be for you. And I be discerning myself whatever the card they pull, they might say one thing, but I feel something else. So I listen to my intuition, you know. And then people be living in fear of, what if some nigga set me up? What if
If it happened, it happened.
I'm gonna be dead. How am I gonna be mad at it?
If it happened, God had it for you.
Everything is for a reason. I'm gonna boot this bitch back.
If it happened, it was for a reason. You know what I mean?
Why can I live in fear though? Like, I've been living in fear and doubt, and it's just like right now, I'm not even on that. Right now, I'm dedicated to my growth now. And we're listening to the old thoughts. They don't have a time or place here. Level up again by next year.
You gotta keep moving.
To the new me.
Like we
Listen
say,
to it. Listen to the song.
There's a lot of motherfuckers over here dwelling on old shit, and bro, you gotta move on. We gotta keep rolling, because the world.
And you don't have to go back to that place. Literally, that's a memory now. So you can choose to go back to that memory. I have a lot of low points, and I only start feeling them low points if I take myself back to that memory. We are living in today. Please live in the now. If you do anything, live in the now.
Live.
That's where the beauty is.
Hey, something I always say is a lot of motherfuckers alive, but they ain't living.
Yeah.
You feel me? They in autopilot. I call it autopilot. They go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep, go to work, come home.
That was me before COVID.
But you gotta get out of that motherfucking matrix, and you gotta really drive the ship. You feel me? You gotta really do this shit.
Co-creators in this life. So anytime you want something, you manifest something, you say, well, first of all, if you want to, let's say a house. If you want this house, and don't dream small, dream big.
Yeah.
If you want a house, find the house. See how much you gotta save for the house. How you gonna start saving for a house and you don't know what house you want? So if it's a $3 million house, figure out what you want in the house. I started looking at houses. Now I want a theater. I want 2 closets. I want 2 bathrooms. It gotta have everything, or either I'm gonna make the plan, like you said, buy some land.
Hey, I'm gonna build me a house on some land. I'm gonna sit on my front porch in a rocking chair.
But you gonna know what you want in the house, though.
Listen. That's all I want. I just want to look at my land. You gotta
figure out what you want, and it's up to God to bring it to you. And then some things might not come as quickly as you want to, when you want to. But if you do want a $3 million house, be realistic with yourself. I want to do it via music. How I'm gonna do it if I ain't making no music, you know? So you gotta apply yourself and really dedicate yourself and really do this shit.
I got like this little game I do. It's called Let Me Ask You Some Random Shit Right Quick. Right, so I wanted to change it around for you a little bit because I didn't know what you listened to growing up, but like you listen to like trap shit.
I listened to Kirk Franklin.
Oh, so you don't listen to no gangster shit?
I did not listen to rap music. I still don't listen to rap music.
Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna just skip all that then.
No, you can try it. I like 90s music.
No, it just,
I learned 90s music though when I was 17.
You listen to Boosie? Alright, that's what I'm saying. All black or all white?
Black, always.
House or condo?
Condo.
Condo.
Houses are too. Permanent.
I'm a house nigga, but you know, New York or California?
You a house? I'm sorry, I'm lost on that. Sorry.
I'm a house. No, pause. No. No.
They had my brain like, damn.
I'm a runaway nigga. Listen, I'm the type of nigga. Listen, what Kanye say? Slavery was a choice.
Huh?
I'm dying. You not about to whip me, nigga.
I mean, it makes sense because
pause.
it's 50 of them on the plantation. It's 4 of them in the house. Bitch, you dead.
Listen, I would have been running every chance I got, bro.
Bitch, you dead. You dead. We all need to come collectively together and kill all the motherfuckers. We would have owned this country.
I'm a Nat Turner learner. You know what I mean?
Who is? Hold on, I know this name.
You don't know who Nat Turner? You gotta. Birth of a Nation is a movie came out like 2
years ago. I'm ready to say that
he led the biggest revolt. He just went and killed the plantation, killing all white people. Yeah, my nigga. I'm a Nat Turner learner. You know what I mean?
I don't know her name. I think it's like Jane something. But she started this thing called Brown Eyes versus White Eyes. I mean, Brown Eyes versus Blue Eyes.
Yeah, I'm here. I watched her shit. I'm already.
You see that one? She did it in her classroom, but she basically showed how easy racism can be taught. But her as a white woman, knowing and seeing what she knows, it opened me up to it. Everybody's not like that.
Yeah.
But she said that white men took power by force. Because we, women, run shit. I'm sorry. Behind every man, there is a even powerfuler woman.
I say that on every episode. Pussy run the world, man.
Pussy run the world, but we are the goddesses of this world. We create. You got a mama, nigga.
Thanks.
We create. Y'all can't create, and we can't create without y'all. For real, but y'all can't create without us. Know that.
Hey, let me ask you this. Blunts, woods, or paper?
Blunt bills.
Blunt bills.
Because that's what Rob used to smoke.
Me and blunt bills go back. Hey, me and blunt bills go back to the midget days. You know what I mean? Let me ask you this. Your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero right now, The Flash.
The Flash?
Yeah.
God damn, The Flash? What?
He's so kind.
What's your favorite cereal?
Cereal Frosted Flakes.
Oh, I'm a Frosted Flake type nigga too.
And I used to like Frosted Flakes, and I learned that in school with chocolate milk before they took the sugar out of milk. Shit was bomb.
Your favorite liquor?
Tequila. That De Leon right now.
Day or night?
Day.
Day. I'm a day nigga.
I like the
I'm
light
a all
too,
day
though.
nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a all day nigga. Like, I'm a all day
I
nigga.
like the light.
I'm for sure a morning nigga though.
I'm the
for sure.
being of the light.
What's your favorite struggle meal?
Struggle meal? Cup noodles.
Cup noodle. I can't fuck with that noodle, boy.
Put the garlic powder, onion powder, hot sauce, the Creole seasoning, and the
Man, listen, I ate so many noodles growing up.
Slap your mama.
I wouldn't dare eat a pack of noodles nowadays.
It's not a pack of noodles.
No, just no noodles. Period. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
I'm gonna eat them bitches every time.
I'm country. I'm a
fried
bologna type nigga.
I don't got time to be goddamn having a chef come cook for me every time. I'm still gonna be buying them noodles.
I'm a peanut butter jelly.
If you know, you know.
I'm a peanut butter jelly.
I don't never like PB&J.
I love some peanut butter.
PB&J is so.
Listen, I was in the army. I was in goddamn Minnesota or something. Man, I ate peanut butter sandwiches for like 30 days. Cause I ain't like the food there. The food there was so awful. I ate peanut butter sandwiches every day.
You was in Minnesota?
I done been everywhere. I'm in the army.
Oh.
Well, I used to be in the army. Let me ask you this. You got like a horror story from being high or drunk?
It was one time that I was at this dude's house with my sister and my cousin, and we was just like smoking with him. And his mom or his aunt came outside, and she needed to sit down because we at their house, and I'm very respectful. I'm like, well, this is her house. I don't want her standing up. So I stood up. I was super high, so I passed out.
Damn.
I just remember like everything started to like slowly go black.
You was like high.
I was high as fuck. But that was when I first started smoking, and I didn't eat all day, and I was dehydrated. It was the middle of the summer.
That's what it was, man. In the middle of the
so it's like everything started going black, and then I heard. I was like, apparently I was like, my sister was like, the lady that I got up for, I heard her still. Like everything was black, but I heard her. She said, "What's wrong with her?" I said, in my head, I'm like, wrong with who? Who's she talking about? And then I heard my sister. She like, sister, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh shit, she talking about me.
Man, I'm sorry to be laughing.
No, for real. But I'm like, is she talking about me? I'm like, oh shit, let me open my eyes. Am I dead? Hold on. Let me open my eyes. So I opened my eyes and everything was good.
I ain't never passed out, bro. But we was in the trailer park. It was summertime, bro. It was baking out there. We smoking in the trailer park outside. Man, we just smoking, talking, and my nigga just fell.
Bruh, that was me. I know he heard that class.
I'm sorry to be little shout out, bro. Hey, it just fell. I was like, oh, like I ain't know what to do. It just fell.
Go ahead.
I ain't never experienced no shit like that. So when you perform, you performed before.
Yeah. I got a show coming up on January 14th.
Y'all go cop some tickets.
If this is out before that, come see me.
You ever forget your words on stage?
It was one time that the dude that was recording, that was the DJ, he accidentally hit repeat. So I went to the next part, but then I heard the last part, and I was like, I'm tripping. So I said it again, and I was like, wait. Because I heard it again, I'm like, wait. That was the only time.
Hey, DJs will fuck you up, boy.
He had me fucked up for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. But he just hit repeat. He said, I'm sorry. I hit repeat on this.
What's your worst performance you can remember?
That one?
That one.
Yeah. Because I just felt so embarrassed by that. And that was the first song, so when I started over,
it was
it was like confidence was done.
Listen, I had a show. My show set with maybe 7 minutes, right? My first like 3 minutes, I'm rocking. I got done with me. Man, I went into the last song. My mouth got dry, right? And I'm just rapping, and I'm rapping with just the beat. It ain't no song. It's just me. My mouth got dry. I'm rapping it, but like I can feel my mouth dry. I see the girl. She said, "Oh no, he fucking up." I'm just like, "Oh my god."
Oh, that just hurt me.
It be like that. Nah,
because no, for real, and what hurt me is when people just be looking at me. I'm like, let me still give it all.
But I'm gonna tell you something. My mama told me, she was like, if when motherfuckers just looking at you, sometimes they astonished. And they just like, they not awe. It's just like, damn.
And I'm just like, am I doing good? Like,
and see, that's why I don't be wanting to do shows, especially down this bitch. Motherfuckers will just be looking at you.
Yeah, man. I'm like, am I doing it? But then hold on, they'll turn out to be whole time recording me, tag me later. I'm like, oh shit, I must have been doing good. Hold on.
I ain't with that shit.
But it's all about the fear thing. I'm like, they're gonna pay attention regardless.
Yeah.
No matter what I say until my show is up.
So you might as well just do your best.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, they gonna remember me in this bitch.
Do the best with what I got.
If you didn't make music, or if you wasn't focused on music, what would you be doing?
Probably a counselor.
A counselor.
I'm already a self-help coach, guide, motivational speaker.
Yeah.
I'm already doing it. Other things that's not just, I be painting on the side, you know. I really want to make a hospital.
Bruh, I
want to get back to Africa.
I want to get a community. I want to make a supermarket, a hospital, and a church. That's the whole community. Hospital. Ambulance. Ambulance. You got any fucked up car stories? That's a thing on here. I tell.
Like what?
Just any fucked. It ain't gotta be your car. It could be just a fucked up car story.
When a car was fucked up?
Just when something happened. Yeah, when something happened bad with a car. Like,
oh well, my car just a couple of weeks ago, because I live in Shockoe Bottom. It was right before Christmas. These people literally bust every window out the whole street.
Oh my god.
But they left blood on my car, and I called the police.
The blood on the window.
But the blood dripping, Johnny. But I called the insurance, they still can pay for it. So
damn, bro. Insurance a motherfucking scam, bro. I gotta pay you monthly in case I do have an accident.
All of this shit is a scam.
I don't get an accident that much, bro.
They just trying to keep their money, baby.
I done had my license for 12, 15 years probably. I don't get in accidents like that, bro. Why the fuck I gotta pay for insurance? I gotta pay for just in case. Because they want their money, honey. For just in case.
They want their money.
That's goofy as a bitch. Would you sign a bad record deal for the opportunity?
Absolutely not.
They gonna make you a star.
Did you not see Lauryn Hill's story?
You saw TLC.
I learned by all of these famous people. That's why God wanted me to wait and simmer. I learned what not to do. Even just with the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez that just wrapped up.
That shit.
It's like, hold off for a reason.
That shit just on a whole nother.
And she's an Aquarius. Shout out to us.
You ever like look into like the simulation theory?
Oh yeah, I believe we live in a simulation for sure. Did you watch the movie The Truman Show? Yeah. I feel like when I start looking outside, that's when cars coming. But ain't no cars coming. The highway always jumping.
Cause it's like
it's the highway. Like, it makes sense.
Like you remember that old question, right? If a tree falls in a forest, no one is there to hear it. Does it make a sound? Right? Does it exist? If no one is there to see it, does it really exist?
Right.
But one thing I do gotta like.
And that's why I believe in the theory of fear. Because if somebody is behind you with a knife and you don't know, you're not afraid.
Yeah.
But until you look around behind you, then you're afraid.
Because it's like when you think about it, like reality really isn't real until you're with someone else. Like once you with someone else and y'all are sharing reality, that's when reality becomes real. When you're by yourself, you're in your mind, you're you're the God of your universe. Like each one of us we're the God and goddesses of our own universe.
I know that.
You feel me? Like we the lead in our own TV show. Each and every one of us the lead in our own TV show.
The main character.
That's
people
when
Sims.
Man, listen.
Some of these
motherfuckers be bots.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Be
Some of
motherfucking
these
bots.
people don't be real.
Man,
Some of these
listen.
people be a lesson, and then they don't exist no more after
Listen,
you done with them.
listen,
Bye. Because
yup.
I ain't never seen you again.
They just bots.
Why
Like,
ain't
they
never
not
seen
even
you
real.
again?
They were just a
I ain't never
computer
even heard of
currency.
you again.
Like the problems, like black and white people.
I'm gray.
Listen, me too. That's
I
the thing.
use my dark to protect my light.
I said it all the time. Hey, listen, I'm gray like Obama. Cause that nigga won't black, he was gray.
Yeah.
Listen, my Obama there, Obama really ain't black. Cause you not black unless you come out of black pussy.
He colored.
Cause I think about this, right? So like, I'm cool with every race. I went to like a high school, we had everybody. I'm cool with everybody, right?
No, I did too.
But when you look at races, they're different. Like a black person, when we look at a white person, we see a white person. If you got a black mama and a black daddy, you see a white person. You see a white person. Obama came out of a white pussy. So when he see white women, he see a white person, he see his mama. We don't see our mama in a white
He
woman.
married a dark-skinned lady.
But that don't mean nothing. We don't know if all that
His
shit was
kids
fake.
still light-skinned.
We don't know if all that shit was fake. We don't know. Them kids could
You want to
have
know
been
my
born in two.
theory? But I feel like that nothing else before I was born exists. Like slavery did not exist. That's just a backstory for them to treat us the way that we is. For everything to make sense right now. Everything that happened, the Christopher Columbus, all of that shit, it to me did not happen. It's just a backstory to why everything is the way it is. 'Cause I get treated like a black person, of course, but it's why it's made like that. I look at white people differently when I'm around white people. When I'm on the phone at my job, when it's a white person, I'm like, yes, ma'am. But when it's a black person, I'm like, yeah.
This might be fucked up, and I might cut this. So
Don't cut it.
no, this fucked
It's
up.
2021.
This fucked up.
What?
So like personally, I feel like, alright, so do you know the difference between racist and prejudice? There's a difference between racist and prejudice.
Racism is a prejudgment based off of somebody's color of their skin.
No, racist is a patriot of one's own race.
Oh, they think that they better than us. Okay.
You just love your race.
I feel like
You don't care about nobody. You just think you the best. I think we all should be racist. Now, prejudice is when you pick a specific thing to hate a person for. That's prejudice. Racist is just a patriot of your own race. I think we all should think that black is the best. A white person should think that white is the best.
I don't think that black is the best. I think that I'm the best. I don't give a fuck about your story. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about the color of your skin. I am me, and I feel like I was chosen to be black to help black people.
Listen, I want to be Mexican, low key. I love Mexicans.
I love the way they talk. I feel like I was Spanish in my last life.
I was the dude Luis Sanchez.
Mommy,
come on,
mommy,
Luis Sanchez.
mommy.
Hey, listen, this is my theory. I'm sticking with it and I'm standing with it. Jesus was Mexican. His real name was
Bro, he was
Jesus.
born in Africa.
I know, but just check me out. Check my theory though. God was Mexican too, right? Because he made Earth in 7 days. Now check my theory.
God is not a person.
Check my theory though.
Let me bite you.
Check my theory though. Listen, he made Earth in 7 days. Only a Mexican can do that. A white person would have hired somebody to do it, so the Mexican would still did it. If it was a black person,
that's not how stuff started though.
If God was black, the Earth would a week would be 14 days, because he would have took his motherfucking time.
But black people were created to be this way. They steered us and they controlled us and they brainwashed us
I'm just talking shit.
to be as lazy as we are.
I know. I'm just here.
They call us lazy, the Africans.
Listen,
they want us forever. Let me tell you, white people want us to not.
I know.
Connect with them. They don't want us to like them, and they don't want them to like us.
I'm gonna tell you something
they
that I always
steered us our whole lives not to like Africa.
I'm aware. Listen.
Why is it?
I feel like, so growing up, me and my brother always say this, right? I feel like each and every white person know a piece of information that no other race know. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like every white person
I believe that in
knows
this
something
country because they created it.
I don't know. I feel like around the world, I feel like white people just know something.
And then they had
that
a
no
war
others
with
know.
themselves to free us in the first place.
But they really,
so half of them are not like that. Or half of them know that knowledge and don't agree with it.
They didn't want to, even the ones who freed us, they didn't want to. No, they didn't.
They love an uppity black nigga. That's why the Fresh Prince.
Listen.
That's why the fucking Warner Brothers.
Listen, the only reason they freed
love
us,
a uppity.
the only reason they freed us is because the Union was losing. As soon as they
had to free us.
The Confederate, the people who wanted slavery.
According to the story.
Hey, listen, the South won every single war until they freed slaves. When the North freed us and they let us fight, that's when they won. The South was gonna win. We was gonna still have slavery if they didn't free us. They didn't want Abraham Lincoln.
Of course, the South wasn't gonna win because the South was made out of.
The South got most of the states. They got most of the states.
But they got with all of that, half of their people is motherfucking African.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, slaves.
Mm-hmm.
So
the South was winning.
You know, there's reservations to this day.
I'm here.
All of these Native Americans, most of them still live there
school with
because they grew up there.
And they get paid to stay there.
And they do. And
my favorite subject in school was history. So like when I turn 40, 50, I'm going to be a history teacher in school. I'm going to be a world history teacher.
I liked history, but I had to have a good teacher for it.
Yeah, so I had this dude who, he really loved it. Like he taught us shit that we
I like people that give it in the store.
Like that nigga taught us about goddamn Emmett Till in school. You don't supposed to learn that in school. He taught us about Nat Turner in school. You don't supposed to teach kids that shit.
Look, I love teachers like that. Because my teacher taught us whole footage of 9/11. Mm-hmm. We was not even right now. It's mandatory to learn.
You want to know something funny, right? And then I don't want y'all to clown me on this one, right? So I didn't hear about 9/11 until 2005, right? I didn't know nothing ever happened. I didn't know nothing.
It happened in 2000, didn't it?
Yes.
That ain't bad.
2001 or 2000, but listen.
I learned about it at 13.
Listen.
In school.
I was at, yes.
And that wasn't even mandatory.
Listen, I'm at Woodville. We sitting in the auditorium, Indian style. We doing them, and it was like, today we honoring 9/11. The people died in 2001. I'm like.
2000.
Whenever. I'm just like, when the fuck this shit happen? I'm like, I was alive then. What the fuck? I ain't know nothing about none of that shit.
Baby.
I ain't know nothing about none of that shit.
They had that shit.
I had family and that shit. I ain't know
he showed us I believe it was the news footage, and then he switched it over to footage of people with cameras. Like people just trying to get this shit. We seen the building drop. No, it was the news footage.
That shit was real. That shit crazy, man. Listen, the world is going crazy.
The world has been crazy, baby.
Facts.
I was born in 1999. It's been
facts. But like, think about this, right? Think about technology, right? Technology didn't come into the last 100 years. Like the technology that we use.
Yeah, these babies with tablets.
So it's crazy. Like, think about the 1900s, the 1800s, the 70s. All of these hundreds of years, no technology. Like technology moves slow. And then in the last 100 years, really in the last 50 years.
We are a very young species.
We just started advancing really, really fast. Just in the last 50 years, we went from a house phone to a telephone to an iPhone to a video chat.
That's because we actually giving other people a chance now.
Man, that shit scary to me. Like, bro, I'm scared of technology a little bit.
I'm not afraid of technology.
I am. Like, what is the internet?
You can't live in fear.
You want, so like I did this
God
project.
makes no mistakes. Everything is purpose.
But what is the internet?
Don't need to know.
I want to know.
You don't need to know.
Because we don't know what the internet is. You feel me? Like, there's no one person keeping the internet up. The internet is just there. No one knows what created the internet. It's just there. It's just live
I'm
and
sure
there.
there's a person. I think I searched it up one time.
But if I tried to do a research paper on it. It's a group of people who did it, like anonymous people. So like you don't know who really created the internet. It's just there. There's no central base just keeping it alive. It's just there. That's just scary to me a little bit. The first alien cartoon that was created was the Transformers.
Not Futurama?
No. The Transformers came in the 60s. So why would the first time that they present aliens to us is presented in the form of a robot that can go into a car? Like, that's just like, you feel me? Like, I be thinking deep with it. What the fuck is technology? Where the fuck did this shit come from? How can
No,
we
but
just
I'm
call
heavy
someone?
on technology.
That's just scary.
That goes back into my theory that we are Sims. We
Mhm.
are in a simulation because Sims are simulations.
I believe in a
You play The
simulation.
Sims?
Yeah, I
Have you played The Sims? Because you get to pick your traits.
My girl played The Sims.
You get to pick your face. Like right now with The Sims, you can mold your face. Only Sims 4. We only on the 4 right now. Right now, let's lay that down.
With The Sims.
I love The Sims.
My girl be on The Sims.
I always loved The Sims from growing up, and that's why I feel like we are because
I'm about to get her to
Rip
the
saw
school,
Newton.
Joe. Hey, she fuck with The Sims.
And yeah, 5 already come out now.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we're Sims because you can give traits, you can give personalities, and then the thing about me with Sims, I fuck with it. I do whatever the fuck. I'm God. Hello. If they stuck, they be like, hello. They be talking to them like you talking to me, bitch.
Hey, shout out to The Sims,
you know.
bro.
But I feel like we're Sims because the last game that I just played of Sims created, I made all of these people. I had made them have all creative traits, and then I put them in a house full of creative shit. I did not click them to do anything. I just put them there and I let them do what they was gonna do. And I'm just like, oh, well, she likes the piano. Oh, she likes the violin. Oh, she likes to play video games. You know? So she likes karaoke. And Sims give you a lot of options, but I made them all creative. Pets one.
Hey, Sims, come through with that check, man. I'll promote that shit.
And the pets one crazy.
Hey, put my homie on, man.
The pets one, you can make your dog act just like your dog acts. You can give your dog traits.
You played the school, Joe?
Yeah, I got the high school one.
Yeah, my child.
I got the high school one. I got the pets one. I got the get to work one that you're actually doing the job.
Yeah.
But I did the cheat code. You know, it's cheat codes in real life. They call them gravel boy numbers.
I'm aware. Cheat codes in life.
You know, water has feelings.
It's niggas out this bitch, right? They drop music on streaming sites, right? And they got a room with 20 laptops in that bitch, 20 phones, and they play their songs over and over and over, and they literally get money from it.
I believe that.
Cheat codes. Hey, I'm your way to the top. Yeah, that shit's scary a little bit.
Let me invest in that goddamn.
But if you get caught, which you probably is gonna get caught unless you know your IP shit, how to change shit.
But I'll put my shit on repeat quick. I will.
That shit stopped counting after a while. It stopped counting after 7.
Damn. Oh yeah, come on, take a shot with me. What who Junior said? Zoot it up, boot it up. What he said? That's my nigga right there.
What do you want to be remembered for?
I would like to be remembered for bringing people back to Africa. Because that's the motherland. That's what I'm really trying to invest myself. Invest my money in. We need to go home. We obviously ain't welcome here. These people dying.
Closing out, what you want to leave them with?
I want to leave them with knowing that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Be intentional. Be dedicated. Really, it's about your mindset. If it ain't happened, that means yet.
If you can see it, that's the first
Literally.
step. If you can see it in your mind.
Make a 12-month plan and live in the moment.
And stop getting sidetracked. You feel me?
Live for now because that's where the beauty is.
What's that? Live a little bit.
I'm looking at a camera right now, but I'm talking to you. That's where the beauty
What is that? Speaking to your soul, through the windows of the soul.
I'm literally talking to a camera, but I'm telling you right now is where the beauty is. That's why I'm taking these shots. That's why I'm enjoying myself. I love you. Peace to you. Blessings and abundance to you.
And like I said, we in this bitch like a fetus.
I am
and
the
we
goddess.
kicking.